Let them go with love so that love can always find you. I've been seeing that everywhere. And I think it was just signs to really peep what has me still holding on. Honestly, when I first saw that, it kind of made me angry. Let them go with love. Love? Why love? Why love? All I did was give love. Why do I have to? Why do I have to let them go? Why do I have to forgive them? And the more I started to realize, the more I started to feel that the only person that I'm punishing is me. Because I don't have to do anything. I don't have to do anything. No. And when I say that, that doesn't mean, oh, my boundaries, this and the third. No, that just means that I need to just let my feelings come and go. I'm gonna never stop feeling angry, upset, slighted by, if I can never let myself just feel those feelings. I've learned that forgiveness is not something to be rushed, nor is it the first step of the healing process. To forgive it takes time. It takes time to allow yourself to feel and process the hurt, whether the accountability of what you did or the actions of others and how those actions inflicted you. Instead of understanding that we are all just simply mosaics of one another, and that each and every single individual that you've ever interacted with, if they're still here, if they're still alive, is still here right now, is still here under the same sun, with the same 24 hours as we all do. And when I realized that, and it seems so simple to say, oh, I realized what? I realized that we all live the same 24 hours, but really think about it. Really think about it. You and me and you, me and every single person I'm with is here right now, taking it day by day. And once I felt that, not realized it, once I felt that, and the way I felt that is by understanding, yo, son, you're going through each day, day by day too. I asked myself, why are you so harsh on yourself? What is it that I have not done to prove? And within that question lied my inherent feelings of inferiority, of lack. It's hard to feel abundance when all you've experienced is hardship, especially at an earlier age. It's hard to feel abundance when your nervous system has lived in fear. It's hard to be regulated when you're not. So when I realized that, son, I'm just taking it day by day too, it shifted my light of resentment, but more so acceptance. Like, yo, they're just going day by day too. And if one day comes where our days no longer align with each other, I hope you keep living each day, day by day too. You know? So that's how I feel when I think of letting them go with love. I don't think that it negates anger or hatred, because to be able to hate, you must love. You can't hate something if you or feel personally offended by something if it doesn't align with you. People could tell me, for example, like, what? People have said so many things to me. They probably said them to you too. But at the end of the day, unless I agree, unless they're saying something that I say to myself, I'm not really gonna care. Right? I'm not really gonna care. You're gonna be indifferent. Think about all the things you're indifferent towards in life. And the reason why we can't let them go with love is because I'm not indifferent. I'm pissed. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I had to let myself feel mad. See, that's how you know my forehead vein. That's my indicator. That's how I'm feeling. But I just had to let myself. You might hear my dog, Carbon. You're a good boy. He's joining us today. He's so good. Carbon, we're regulating your nervous system too, right? It's just our nature. Based on the things you've been with. You know, you might have met people that they just let things chip off their shoulder. And then there's other people that hold on to it, but they can't seem to let it go. I find that these are all just simply outwardly expressions of an inner environment. I can let them go now because what am I holding on to? The version of them that I thought they were, that existed in my reality, because that's true. I create my own reality. You create your own reality. But now letting them go, it's like, okay, especially if colors were shown, if you took those rose-colored stained glasses off, or you just finally listen to your inner voice, listen to your gut, and realize this is not what I want. This is not what I deserve. And to let them go with love is to ultimately realize that love will always find you, and the love that will find you back is the love that you gave them. Call back your energy. Call it back every morning and every night. You call her back and you take your time, because nature doesn't rush, but it gets everything done. And in the pursuit of this ambiguous, non-existent timeline, to forgive isn't to simply be the better person. To forgive is to allow yourself the time to heal and to let go. To also not forget. But to remember, we're all going one day at a time, you guys. One day at a time. Every single person you look up to that's alive right now is experiencing the same 24 hours. Take that in. We're all going at the same pace. And time within itself is so subjective. So let's focus on our time. Let's focus on not hurting the versions of us that were in those situations. They were hurting enough. See? Exactly. Right, Carbon? I agree. So let them go with love, so that your love will always find you. Let them go with love because it's a circular system. Let them go with love when you are ready. And don't rush it. There's no point. Your anger will only grow. Mine did. All I've done by trying to make myself forgive is realize that I'm making myself do something. Just let yourself do. But understand at the end of the day, it ultimately affects you. And that energy is all connected. In the wise words of Mac Miller, we're all just molecules and isotopes. At the end of the day, we're walking bodies of biochemistry, of systems that are engaging inside of us that we don't even realize. There's so much more going on. And this is your sign to not take it as personally anymore. Because when I love with my whole heart. And it's hard for me not to get so attached. It's hard for me to not separate who I am as a person without validation, without external support. But now I've realized I'm awesome. I'm awesome because I can let them go with love. And I'm only awesome because I got here. Because I let myself go with love too. I let myself free of the shackles that I thought represented me. I let myself free of the burden of punishment, of self-infliction, of self-sabotage. Because at the end of the day, you let them go with love, and love will always find you. We're all just under the same sun, with the same 24 hours. And I hope your 24 hours are absolutely fantastic. You got this. It's okay. It's okay to be angry.